What's going on, muscle monsters? Alain Gonzalez here, and today I have another high-calorie homemade weight gain shake. Okay, this shake is going to give you close to 800 calories, 50 grams of protein, almost 100 grams of carbs, and just 20 grams of fat. All right, and that's an important thing, right? Because it's not just about how many calories we get. We got to make sure that it fits into our total macronutrient intake for the day. Okay, it's easy to throw in a bunch of nuts and oils to get the calories up, but then what's gonna happen with your fat intake? You're gonna go way over, and that's not what we want. All right, on top of that, we're gonna get some solid vitamins and minerals, which you're probably not gonna get if you just buy a weight gainer. All right, so first we'll start off with a base. In this case, we're gonna use almond milk. However, if you are okay with whole milk, then I'd probably use that just because you're gonna get more total calories. And if you are a naturally skinny guy who's having a hard time gaining weight, then that's probably what you want, okay? So we're gonna start off with about a cup of whatever your base is, okay? So if your base is whole milk, then you'll do a cup of whole milk. In this case, we're doing almond milk, all right? This one is a bit lower in calories, but it's the one that I use. So for the sake of this video, we'll just use that. All right, so we'll just throw that right in there. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a banana and we're just gonna toss this whole thing in there, all right? Now, some of you guys are gonna wanna weigh everything, and that's fine. In fact, I'd probably recommend that you do. However, just for the sake of this video and for the simple fact that I'm not actually tracking my macros at this point, we're not actually gonna weigh every individual food item. Okay, the next thing we're gonna add is some Greek yogurt. All right, this is gonna be a solid way to add more protein to the mix. A serving of this is 22 grams of protein. Now you can get a different version that's not low carb, and that's gonna increase the total calorie intake as well. So I probably recommend that, but just because this is the one that I use, it's the one that we'll use for this video. Okay, so again, I'm not gonna actually weigh this out. I'm just gonna eyeball it and try to get at least one serving of the Greek yogurt in there. Next, we've got spinach. Okay, I like baby spinach, and then what I do is I just keep it in the freezer so it doesn't get all soft. Right now it's pretty solid, so I'll just throw that in there. You want to do maybe about half a cup to a cup of spinach. So we got our fruit, we got our vegetables, and now for the fun stuff. Okay, the next thing we are going to add is some peanut butter. All right, for the peanut butter, just a quick hack. Wet the spoon. When you wet the spoon before you put the peanut butter in, it makes it a little bit easier to come off. See? Boom. The next thing we're gonna add is some granola. Okay, because the basis of this weight gain shake is chocolate and peanut butter, you probably want to match your protein and your granola to that whole chocolate and peanut butter theme. Okay, so we got dark chocolate granola and we've got chocolate whey protein. All right, so for the granola, we're gonna do about half a cup, and that's gonna give you over 30 grams of carbs. And in this case, we're also getting another 9 grams of protein, which is phenomenal. The next thing is gonna be steel cut oats. You can use regular oats. In fact, I typically do. I don't know why I grabbed these, but they're gonna work just as well. All right, and this is gonna be a good way to add in a lot more carbs without necessarily packing in a bunch more other foods, okay? So we'll throw in our oats, about a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup of steel cut oats. Now, this is not something I typically use for my shakes, but because again, this is a chocolate peanut butter shake, we are gonna use some chocolate syrup. You can use whatever organic kind you like. That's completely up to you. But this is going to add a good 25 grams of carbs without even that much more volume. So literally 2 tablespoons of this is gonna give you 25 grams of carbs. And it's gonna taste delicious. So we'll throw in about 2 tablespoons in there. By the way, I'm super excited to have this shake. And then we've got our whey protein. In this case, we're using Whey Plus by Legion. The reason I use Whey Plus is because it's an isolate for one, and for two, it's probably the best tasting protein that I've ever had, like no joke. And so that's why I'm gonna use Legion. It's probably the one that I'm always gonna use in these videos. So there's a reason for that, and again, it's because it tastes delicious. I don't think that there's anything special about most protein powders, so the one that tastes better wins, okay? So we're gonna do 1 scoop of Legion Whey. All right, so that's that. We're gonna blend this bad boy up and give it a whirl. And then if you want to kind of mess with the consistency, you could either add ice cubes to make it more of a smoothie. You can add more milk or water if you want to kind of just make it thinner. But typically just that 1 cup of milk or almond milk is enough. This is delicious. The only problem with it is those steel cut oats. So make sure you use regular oats. That's going to blend a lot nicer. You're not actually gonna feel it. On top of that, you probably wanna add a little bit of ice, but definitely one of the better tasting homemade weight gain smoothies. Try it out. Let me know how much you like it in the comment section below. Also, I just created this. This is brand new. If you want more recipes like this, or just meals that are high calorie, easy to make, things of that nature, that are great for us naturally skinny guys who find it hard to gain weight, then you want to grab my 25 high calorie meal recipes, okay? It's completely free. Go to the link below, put your name and your email address, you'll get instant access to all 25 of those meal recipes. So we got shakes like this, on-the-go snacks, breakfast, lunch, dinner ideas, everything's in there, no cost. I hope you enjoy that. Do not forget to subscribe, and if you liked this video, smash that like button, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.